Yes, dear friends, are you fine? I am coming back with new lesson for 9th standard in social science as a part of business study. The first lesson in business study, that is management of business. The management of business. In the business part, the management, the principles of management, the activities of management, the responsibility and authority of management, that is very important. On the basis of that managerial characteristics, afford the enterprise as the profit oriented or gaining the profit enterprise, otherwise it becomes losses. So the management decision and responsibility and authority and coordination with subordinate and superordinate, so these are all the characteristics are very important to the uplift of his enterprise or his managerial work. So in this chapter, each and everyone should know about how to lead as a superiority of any enterprise with the subordinators. So the correlation, coordination. So these are all very important to learn it. On the basis of such characteristics, he shall be greatest person in the enterprise. So here the superior person, the subordinate persons are around him. He is giving some direction to the subordinate by the superordinate. So they are taking, receiving the suggestion, instruction by the superior in enterprise. So this coordination is very important to successful enterprise. See, in this chapter, introduction is there, and what are the objectives of in that lesson we shall learn, and managing of management and winning, and what are the principles of management in that session. Okay, now we shall discuss first introduction. Already I have given some introduction about it, but here I mention management is the act of getting people together to accomplish desired goals and objectives using available resources efficiently and effectively. Yes. As a manager, as a management, it should be uses the available resources efficiently and effectively, and did the work, it becomes successful. So any management, it becomes success or accomplish desired goals and objectives using available resources effectively and efficiently used. So the management, it has its own goals and objectives. So these goals and objectives have been successful by the effective use and efficiently uses of available resources. So how he can use us effectively and efficiently available resources on the basis of the management become success or not determined. Okay. See, since organization can be viewed as a system. Organization, one of the system. Management can also be defined as human action. Management is nothing but human action. So that human action including design the enterprise. How to design, how to make it, how to implement it as successful enterprise. So they have to do the designing. The human action is there and designing is there, and also facilitate the production of useful outcome from a system. Through that system, they have to product the useful They have to use that useful production. So this person's contribution is very, very, very important to become the successful of enterprise. Okay. So in that way, the management is very important. What are the objectives of that lesson? We shall learn in that lesson. See, pattern, meaning of management. What is the meaning of management? First one we should learn. Next one, what are the principles of management here? What are the principles we should follow? We will become successful. So mentioned here. And functional areas of management. See, the examination purposes, that is very important. The functional, what are the functional management? Write it down briefly. May ask question in your exam. So the functional areas of management, the first one is planning, organizing and stopping. So here the manager or management, first of all, it makes it plan. That is called planning. Next, set up the enterprise for their own structure, for their own view or goals. That is called organizing. Set up infrastructure. And the essential qualitative and quantitative workers are required. So that is also fulfilled by management. That is the stopping. And D, directing. Not only the principles of management stopping, we should give the directing. We should give the instruction. We should give the guidance, counseling and everything also. So that is called directing. Giving the instruction to the subordinate. And coordinate all of them. There are number of people are in the enterprise, isn't it? So we should give the coordination with one person to another and superior to the subordinate to the superior. So sometimes become clash. Sometimes become clash or conflict. On that time, as a management, it should make a maintenance imbalance to balance by coordinating. And management should have the controlling through the rules and regulation and norms of the management. So these are the 5. Next, the fourth one point in that lesson, decision making. As a management, it should be take some decision. Decision making. So first of all, we shall learn here what is the meaning of management. See, the term management is used in different senses. Management, it comes under this particular enterprise is different from another one. But management control also same, but different ways. Okay, so it is defined in the different forms and sense. Okay, see, generally the term management is used to refer to the principles of managing the activities of an enterprise. What are the principles? Or maintained, or key, or kept in the enterprise. So they are all considered as management. That means management means it is nothing but principles of the management. So they are having some rules and regulations, terms and conditions, and everything also mentioned. Okay. So the management nothing but the management principles of managing the activities. Principles of managing the activities of an enterprise, any enterprise. It is also used to refer to a field of learning. So management is also practical field learning, not a theoretical. Theory has been kept on paper, okay, but it should be executed in the particular places. That's why it is referred to field of learning. Our way, our objective, our goals are different, but what happened in our actual field, that is important. So the management, it is also a field of learning or a branch of knowledge. See, it is one of the branch of knowledge, controlling, taking, tapping, everything also happening. See, the superiority or management persons of the enterprise with subordinate. The what is their aim and goals, everything also. Isn't it? See, according to George R. Terry, here the George R. Terry has mentioned or defined what is management. According to Terry, management is a distinct process, not only one process, that is broad one process, and consisting of here planning, organizing, actuating means functioning or executing, actuating and controlling, taking a control. So according to George R. Terry, he clearly defined what is the management. Management, it is a distinct process, not only one process. It has it's a different process consisting of planning, organizing, actuating and controlling. So these are all comes under the management. So that is called, according to him, management. And controlling performance to determine and accomplish the objectives by the use of people and resources. So according to Terry, the management it consisted of planning, organizing, actuating and controlling effectively uses of the human beings or people and resources, the natural resources, the available resources. How the management principles, management planning, so these are all points should used by the people and resources, that is called management. Management, it has its own principles or characteristics or functions, but these functions should be followed by and used by the people and resources available. Okay, so that is called management. See the George R. Terry portrait picture. See, in the words of J.L. Haynes. J.L. Haynes, according to him, management is an art of getting things done through other people. The management are also one of the art of the getting the things by the people efforts, by the people. It is a one art. It is a one of the art, drawing like that. So it is also skill. According to J.L. Haynes, management is an art of getting things. That is a production of the things done through other people, not by only one, the other people also, himself also and other self also. Coordination is needed. See, the coordination and cooperation, getting things through the other people work. From the above definitions, we have come to the clear picture about the definition of management. It is the process of getting predetermined things, what we want. We have planned, predetermined, pre-planned. What we have pre-planned product things, that is a process done through the efforts of the others. Understand? We have planned what should product. So we have pre-planned. So for the pre-planned work, we should get the work from others to product something else, that is called management. Okay. So management is the sum total of the principal functions. Next one, that management is the followed the some principal functions. What are those? Say, the management utilize the people and other people to product what they have, the objectives and goals of the things. It is general, but this is also followed some functions. Which are those? Planning is there in the management, first one. Second, on the basis of planning, he should organizing. When he organized, next he should staffing or recruitment. Next, he should give the directing to the recruit person or required people and make them coordinating to do work in the business for he should take control with the other means of ways. Okay, so these are all the functionary ways he should do his work. That is called management. That means management is nothing but these principles. So the principles of management. For smooth and efficient management of business concern, certain principles are necessary to be followed. Here, as a management person, he is always thinking smoothly running of his business plan. Isn't it? So, he think about it, smoothly running of his business plan, he should follow some of necessary steps. He should follow some of necessary steps or certain principles. So, these are very important. See, the following principles are suggested by Henry Fayol. See, as a management person, he should follow some managerial principles. This is also quoted by Henry Fayol. He is the Henry Fayol. Here, the management person and subordinate person are talking each other and counseling and getting instruction and guidelines and everything also. So, the following principles are suggested by Henry Fayol. Which are those? Next we will see one by one. According to Henry Fayol, the management it has some principles. The first one is division of work. Without the division of work, there is no product becomes successful, because the supporting, preparing, controlling and distributing everything production activities should happen necessary here. So, work has to be divided among the employees. That is called division of labor. Some people are skilled, some are not skilled, graduated, educated, unemployed, qualified, skilled, not skilled. Such type of employees are there. On the basis of employee skill, division of labor also is there. So, the division of work leads to specialization and also efficiency. So, it minimizes the wastage and maximizes the production. So, where is the division of labor? There is a production also high and maximize the production losses and minimize the production losses, minimize the wastages and maximum the productions and also getting profit. So, whenever the getting profit, minimize the wastage, maximum the production, that way, that time the management get the profit. Okay. So, these principles can be adopted at all levels of the organization, whatever organization. Okay. Next I will continue next second point. Thank you.